Hi guys, today I will be taking you through Form 4 topic, Careers Opportunities in Information and Communication Technology, that is ICT. To start with, I would wish to start by defining the term career. What is a career? A career is an occupation undertaken for a significant period of person's life and with opportunities for progress. Therefore, a career is simply an occupation. Then it is also important to know what are the effects of information communication technology adoption in our country or in our society today. ICT has brought about job replacement. This means that some people's jobs have been taken by use of technology. Then it has also brought about job displacement. This means that people have been displaced, or people have been taken to other departments, and then people who are ICT compliant takes their jobs. Then the most important effect of ICT is creation of new job titles, and that one takes us to our introduction. And therefore, ICT has created new job titles. Some of the computer career opportunities include, we have system analyst, we have chief programmer, we have computer programmers, database administrator or the DBA, software engineer, computer engineer, web designers, computer operators, computer technician. We have information computer trainer, network administrator, and some other computer typesetters, design, that is, those are the self-employed. Then we can start by looking at the first career or the career person in this field. Therefore, the first one is system analyst. A system analyst is a person who is responsible for analyzing a company's needs or problems, then design and develop a computer-based information system or solution. Then, this person known as system analyst, or this career title, system analyst, this person should have the following qualities of a good system analyst. He or she should have good problem solving skills and creativity. He or she should have good communication skills. He or she must have business knowledge. He or she should be trained as analyst, should have general knowledge of the firm, including its goals and objectives. He or she should have knowledge of data processing methods and current hardware and familiarity with availability programming language. Therefore, those are some of the qualities of a good system analyst. Therefore, let's go and see the roles. That is the duties or roles of a system analyst. Remember, a system analyst is the person who is responsible for analyzing current problems in an organization and identifying a computerized solution. Therefore, duties of a system analyst: he or she should gather, record, and analyze facts of the system, design a new system, and recommend changes to the existing system, prepare instruction manuals, that is for training, coordinate training for users of new system, work with programmers to construct and test the system. Some books will say work hand in hand with the programmers. Also, prepare system specifications. These are the input requirements, output requirements, storage requirements, file systems, etc. Also, he or she coordinates the implementation of new or modified system. Then we can carry on and look at the duties of this person called chief programmer. He or she reports to data processing manager. what has been reported by programming group, that is the junior and senior programmers. The duties of a chief programmer, it's managing the programmers, that is the senior or junior programmers under him or she. Then interacting with the chief system analyst, review and control program documentation. He also reviews programs performance, also ensures that all programs are well tested before put into use, and lastly reviewing all the system specifications before handing them over to the programmers. Then we shall go to the junior and senior programmers. Generally, we can just call them computer programmers. These are people whose work entails coding, that is, formulating instructions for the computer to solve given problems. Rather, they are the people who write instructions, that is coding. Qualities of programmers. They should have good command of programming language in use. If you are using Java, if you are using C++, if you are using Python, if you are using PHP, they should be good at that. Knowledge of general programming methodology and relationship between programs and hardware. Therefore, they should have good knowledge of the general methodology and also the relationship between the programs they are creating and the hardware to be used. Then creativity for developing new problem-solving methods. They should be creative. Therefore, they also should be patient. They should be patient. That is, they should show patience and persistence. They should not give up. Duties of computer programmers. Coding computer program using appropriate programming language. Now, once they code or they write the program, the other duty is testing of programs for logical errors, syntax errors, and semantic errors. Therefore, we looked at the errors in Form 3. Then we have debugging of programs. To debug is to identify and remove errors or to solve them. Therefore, debugging of programs. Then documenting programs, writing program manuals. To document means to write the procedures, to write small books, call them manuals, that will help the operators and users. Then designing and implementing programs, and lastly maintaining and reviewing existing computer programs. Those are some of the few duties of a computer programmer. Then we have another career title, database administrator or DBA. This is a person responsible for the design and implementation of the database. He or she is also responsible for ensuring security of data in the database. Therefore, what are the duties of DBA or database administrator? The first duty, he or she is responsible for the design and control of organization database, controls and monitors database usage through assignment of user passwords. That is also part of security. Keeping the database up to date by adding new records, modifying or deleting unnecessary records. He or she establishes the appropriate content and format of data records. Therefore, basically, a database administrator is this person who is responsible for the overall monitoring, securing, and updating of a database of an organization or institution. Then we have another career title, software engineer. Software engineer, this is a person who is skilled in software development and technical operation of computer hardware. For this is a person who has skills in software development and also has skills in technical operation of computer hardware. Duties. The first duty is to develop system and application software. Now in Form 1, we looked at the difference between system and application software. System softwares are programs that make interaction between hardware, software, and the user possible, like the operating system. Whereas the application software, simply these are computer packages like spreadsheet, database, DTP, word processing, etc. The other duty is developing user and technical documentation for the new software. Remember, documentation here, we mean manuals. That's how you call them, small books. They're just small books that have an explanation of how a system is used. The next duty is maintaining and updating the software to meet day-to-day requirements. Then we have another career title, computer engineer. You can also go in the university or in college and take a course called computer engineering, then become a computer engineer. A computer engineer, these are specialized personnel whose duty are to assemble the computer systems. Therefore, their duties include design and develop computer components, e.g. motherboard, storage devices, input devices, output devices like mouse, keyboard. Then they design and develop engineering and manufacturing computer controlled devices such as robots. Therefore, robots are manufactured or made or designed by computer engineers to re-engineer computer components to enhance its functionality and efficiency. Some computer gadgets, when they get damaged or malfunction, they are taken back to the company, and these guys, computer engineers, work on them. They re-engineer them and revive them. We also have a very good career, web designing, or this person is called a web designer or web designers. Web designers design websites using various software tools. These websites contain pages where individuals and organizations can advertise themselves when promoting their products, or even guys or people can also advertise themselves. Then we have this person who is responsible for ensuring that a website of an organization is working and is updated. He or she is called a webmaster. A webmaster is a person who is responsible for developing and testing websites, monitoring the access and use of internet connection by enforcing security measures, downloading information needed by an organization from the internet and then can update it in their website, maintaining, updating, and modifying information on the website. Therefore, if you are employed in a certain company, a big company like Safaricom, then you are the one monitoring, downloading information, updating, deleting unnecessary information, creating user accounts there in the website. Then you will be a webmaster. Then we have a computer operator. This is a person who interfaces the user demands to the computer hardware by use of set of special instructions known as commands. A computer operator is responsible for entering data into the computer for processing, keeping up-to-date records of all information processing activities, responsible for the general equipment layout within the computer room. Also, activating the computer to obey programs through use of commands, and also monitoring the storage media, e.g. disks, to their drives. Therefore, that is a computer operator. Then we have a very important guy in an organization or in an institution like a university or in a big company or big companies. This guy is called computer technician. It's also a very good career. These are a member of technical staff whose job is to service and repair computers. In other developed countries, they are also used to help the computer engineers. Therefore, their duties include troubleshooting computer hardware and software related problems. What do you understand by the term troubleshoot? To troubleshoot is to identify problems that has occurred. Therefore, the work of a computer technician is to troubleshoot, that is to identify errors or to identify faults. Then ensuring that all computer-related accessories such as printers, storage media, etc. are in good condition. Also, he or she is responsible for assembling and upgrading computers and their components. To assemble is to bring computer gadgets together and connect them until they function. if I disconnect keyboard, I disconnect mouse, monitor, then I ask somebody to bring them together, then that act is called assembling. The act of now dismantling is called disassembling. Therefore, you assemble and disassemble a computer. We can also have data processing manager. This is the person in the data processing department within the organization. His major duty is to ensure that the organization's needs are met. He is in charge of data and information flow within the department. He is responsible in data collection and preparation. He is responsible in the purchase of hardware and other facilities and their management, also software development and maintenance, and also assessment and evaluation of staff performance. Those are some of the duties of a data processing manager. Then we have information system manager. When we talk about an information system, this is a collection of people, processes, procedures, data that may help an organization to make decisions and to run day-to-day activities. Therefore, an information system manager is a person who controls, plans, staffs, schedules, and monitors all the activities of the ICT department in the organization. He is responsible in making sure that all tasks in the IT department are done correctly and on time. He is also responsible in preparing budget for the department, also keeping the department inventory records up to date. Inventory here, we mean the stock. He makes sure that there are enough mouse, laptops, printing staff, etc. Also managing the human resource within the department. He can take you from this office to the other one, assign you some duties, remove some duties from you, etc. Then there is this very important person like myself here. I am training you. We call them computer trainers or computer teachers or tutors or lecturers. These are specialized personnel in the field of computing. They are well conversant with various disciplines and computer-related issues, which they can execute with ease for those who are first venturing into this field. Duties of computer teachers or computer trainers: training people on how to use computer and various application programs, developing training reference materials, guide runners on how to acquire knowledge through carrying out research, preparing runners for ICT examinations. Then we have this person who makes sure that you are communicating with each other in a department, called network administrator or network engineer. This is a specialist who oversees the smooth running of network system in an organization. He's responsible in setting up a computer network. We have various types of computer network: local area network, metropolitan, and wide area networks. Maintain and enforce security measures on the network, monitor the use of network resources, and also maintain and troubleshoot network-related problems. Then we might have computer graphical designers, or we call them computer typesetters. These are people who you get in various publication shops or publication organizations, writing newspaper, magazines, textbooks, and books. Then you can also have self-employees. These people, like the people who operate in bureaus and cyber cafes. Then we can look at this subtopic: further educational opportunities in ICT. There are other areas in computing where one would further his or her education ambitions. These areas include institutions such as colleges, universities, polytechnics. Nowadays we call them TVETs, and institutions or TVETs now. ICT courses offered in tertiary institutions. You can get an ICT course in a university, public or private, polytechnics or TVETs. Now in university, This is considered as the highest institution in formal education, and we have private and public universities. Examples of universities that offer ICT courses: we have public universities versus private. You can talk of DESTA, you can talk of JQuat, and number of them they are listed there. Then we can look at ICT related degree programs. You can go to the university and take Bachelor of Computer Science, Bachelor of Information Technology, it's popular as IT, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering. You also have Computer Technology in Jomo Kenyatta University. You also have Computer Software Engineering, BBIT, very popular, Business and Information Technology, and others that are not listed there. You can also go and have master's programs. We have masters in computer science, masters in computer systems, IT, and others not listed there. You also have polytechnics or TVETs. They are institutions of higher learning that mostly offer diploma and certificate courses in the technical fields like ICT. We have Nyeri National Polytechnics, Mombasa, Kenya Poly, Eldoret Poly, and others upcoming. We also have ICT courses offered in polytechnics. You can do repair and assembly, that is repair and maintenance, networking, computer studies, and others not listed there. Then in colleges and TVETs, those are where you can get diploma, craft courses, certificate courses, etc. Then somebody may post a question: what are the factors to consider before joining a college to pursue ICT course? Number one, what you should consider is the cost of training with such institutions. You must compare the cost between different organizations or institutions. Then whether the course you want is recognized locally and internationally. Don't just go do a course because it's a computer course and it is not recognized locally and internationally. Therefore, that is the end of our topic today. That is the careers in ICT. That is the end. Remember to visit my website and download this presentation. That is gichaidon.co.ke. And also remember to subscribe if you have not subscribed. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.